What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Dokkan video. We have a massive update coming to the Japanese version of the game, excuse me. So as you see, a lot of Tournament of Power units are coming in, or previous existing units are getting rebirthed or awakened, if you will, because I don't know if they're going to get the rebirth link or whatever. Excuse me, yet. I burped a little bit. But we also have Vegeta Blue coming out. These are all in Pacific Standard Time, by the way. So in a few days, about a week, 8 days from now, don't at me, he does come out on JP for the people that are wondering. All of these units come out in literally 3 days from now, almost exactly to the minute, because it's 8:30, as you can see, 9:40, 3 days from now, so almost exactly to the minute, about an hour and some change off. So we're going to start off with Android 18. Hope you guys enjoy and subscribe if you are new for more content. Here's Android 18. So she gives tech types 2 key and 50% HP attack and defense. It's usable. It's not the best. It's usable. Supreme damage with the super attack alongside raising her defense by 30% for 6 turns. Attack and defense up by 50%. And here's what we go to the Reddit. Shout out to the Reddit. Attack and defense plus 50% and changes physical key spheres to being tech, and she gets attack plus 12% per rainbow sphere. So she changes orbs from physical to tech, but doesn't even use them. She uses the rainbow keys instead, which I guess is a way to nerf her heavily. But she's really good, though. I mean, her passive reminds me a lot of the Tech Android 17s, and I mean, it makes sense, right? So anyways, she's cool. Nothing spectacular. Here is the Karifura. The KEFLA rebirth. So anyways, all types get 2 key alongside 70% HP attack and defense. So one of the best rainbow leaders in the game, to be honest, for all types. I'm going to go ahead and pull up her translation because I know her passive can be kind of wonky. Crash Cannon deals supreme damage to the enemy and raises her defense for 30% for 3 turns, by 30% for 3 turns. Own attack plus 90%. So she previously had 70%, which was like very underwhelming because she's a good unit. She just couldn't hit hard enough to keep up with the best of them to warrant using her in a lot of cases, unless you were distinctly using, the AGL team or whatever. And a high chance to dodge enemy attacks and a medium chance to nullify enemy super attacks and counter with tremendous power. So her passive, I don't think, changes at all, aside from the attack increase. And she picks up the rebirth link and is part of the Tournament of Power category. So, again, I don't think she changes a whole lot, but that's all she really needed. I mean, the rest of her passive was really good. Kale. Kale's art is awesome. She looks a lot like Broly there, like she always does. Don't at me, but her art is really good. Like, it looks a lot more in my mind. But I want to see that controlled Kale. Oh, there she is at the bottom. Super Saiyan 2. All right. We're going to check that out. Man, I didn't know that was technically Super Saiyan 2. I don't think they called it that, but that's pretty cool that, Dokkan can let us know stuff like, because I'm pretty sure they just said, oh, Kale, you mastered your power. They didn't say, oh, yeah, well, you're now another state higher. We got Super Saiyan 2 Kaba over there. Anyways, body types, body attributes of the energy. So physical types get 2 key alongside 90% HP attack and defense. That's actually a really freaking good leader skill. For a mono type, that's a really good leader skill. We're starting to see the creep on these leader skills because we're way into the meta where it's like basically double this. So, we look back at old, like a year ago leader skills, and these guys are starting to be better than that. Aside from that 1 key deficiency, this is freaking awesome. And this leader skill for KEFLA is almost as good as, the LR Kid Gohan, 77% I think he has, and then 3 key. So this is actually not bad. Gigantic Impact. This one does immense damage to the enemy and lowers defense. Now, I don't know if this lowers the enemy's defense or her own, because Kale lowered her own defense, I believe, when she launched a super attack previously. Saiyan's original power, attack plus 120%. Oof. And perform an additional attack with a super high chance that it will be a super attack. So she's almost guaranteed 2 supers, but it's a very cute way of saying she's guaranteed 2 supers, basically. And she gets 120%. This unit just literally continues to come out and just crap all over physical Broly, huh? Because he got that flat passive. And then she does, of course, pick up the Shatter in the limit. So it's pretty much confirmed that these units are going to awaken through the Tournament of Power event that is live on JP, I believe. So Kale's actually really good. Runaway Kale. And here we have KEFLA, Super Saiyan 2 KEFLA, or KEFLA, whichever you prefer. Potara, 3 key and 150%. And she picked up Rebirth. Knew she would because she wasn't a Dokkan Festival exclusive, but that's not the end-all be-all because she doesn't have common links like Prepare for Battle still. And that art is awesome. Also, her super attack is pretty cool as well. Shout out to Maya, I did see that. Anyways, so KEFLA, she is 150 Potara. I think that pretty much cements what we've all assumed, that UI Goku will get 150 on his leader skill, the Int one, when he awakens. Gigantic Blast deals immense damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. Super Battle Power Thrill changes Int to Physical, which she already had. Attack and defense plus 12. Ooh, I called it. Yes! I'm not really happy about that. I mean, I feel like that was warranted. I was talking about that in a video recently, and I was like, yo, if she gets anywhere like to like 12 or so, she'll be like awesome. And she's actually picking up 12. I thought that was a sweet number for her. Per Key Sphere, she doesn't even need only physical orbs this time. She can also get any orb. That's awesome. Medium chance to dodge enemy attacks. Perform an additional attack with a high chance that it will be a super attack. Battlefield Diva, Super Saiyan, Fuse Fire, Power Bestowed by God, Universe 6, Tournament of Power, Shattering the Limit, and the Tournament of Power category. She's cool. She's not, she got a lot better. She's not like crazy spectacular, but she's a lot better. So, yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and bounce back over to Jiren. Jiren! Migate no Goku. Space Survival Guide. Oh, so he is actually going to be the Universe Survival Arc category leader, which I know a lot of people have said. So that's awesome. Universe Survival Saga, 2 key and 120. Or STR types get 2 key and 40%. So he's a Dokkan Festival exclusive, I imagine. One that does not awaken. He is just like UI Goku. So that's actually really interesting. It makes it look like they are going to do a dual Dokkan Fest next, where they both awaken. That's interesting. Huh. Okay, so anyways, super attack is power impact, immense damage, and greatly lowers defense. Own attack and defense plus 120% at the start of the turn. Medium chance to stun all allies. This is interesting, but it's not so good because they keep taking the stun mechanic off of bosses. It's honestly, I hate that they do that. I used to like running the stun team, but if they don't let me use stuns, then there's no reason. Cold Judgment, Shocking Speed, Infighter, Hero of Justice, Godly Power, Tournament of Power. His links are crap. Godly Power is good. Infighter is better. Like, this guy's going to link really well with STR Ultimate Gohan if they can ever be on a team together, which they can. I mean, you can funnel Gohan on the team if you want to, or things of that nature. But aside from that, he doesn't have a lot of good link buddies, for Key anyway. But it is what it is, because you know what? One crazy thing about this category is Key isn't an issue because of the fact that you have, if presuming that UI Goku Int turns Mastered UI, which I think he will, if he does that, you can use the physical free-to-play one, and he's a 3-key support. Or you can just run, like, STR Kaba on the team, for example, and it doesn't even matter, right? So Jiren is awesome. Him and KEFLA are actually really good. They're very competitive. Now, this Kaba is actually free-to-play, so he's actually picking up a rebirth as an SS2. I'm pretty sure this is the tech free-to-play one, unless they drop a new one entirely. Anyways, my role, attack plus 80% when launching a super attack, and for every Universe Survival Saga unit on your team increases critical hit chance by 7%. Oh, what? That's a totally different mechanic. So he can crit, but it goes up per the number of units on your team that have that mechanic. Now, this has to be a new one. I mean, he has Shattering the Limit, though. I think this is the old one. That's freaking awesome. A built-in crit chance, but I don't like that it's, dependent on that. But, I mean, he's also a tech type. And, assuming that's the same one, you can give him level 20 crit if you want. He'll basically crit on every single thing he does. Deal Supreme damage. Supreme is but otherwise it doesn't matter. And a KEFLA, Karifera. No, this is KEFLA. I don't know why I was thinking this was KEFLA. I was thinking this was KEFLA because the name was throwing me off. And then here's regular Super Saiyan 2 KEFLA as well. This was totally throwing me off. Also because I haven't seen KEFLA as base form in a really long time, it seems. Like, how long ago was the episodes when she was in a base form? Like a year ago? Anyways, HP of power. So STR types get 30% attack, HP, and defense. Okay. This is totally a free-to-play unit. as there are any other allies on the team. Attack plus 15%. So her attack, she has the same mechanic as Kaba, but her attack goes up instead of a maximum of 45%. And avoidance of the occurrence, probability of 10% up to 30%. So she has an additional chance to dodge, up to 30% chance to dodge, if I read that right. For every survival unit on your team, attack plus 20% with a max of 80, and dodge chance plus 15% with a maximum of 60. And that's the awakened version, so yes, I was right. I've gotten used to reading Japanese, Japanese Google translation. And that was the awakened one. So yes, avoidance of the occurrence. So she has the ability to dodge. I don't know if I like it to this extent. I like it on Kaba as a secondary thing, but I don't like it as being a thing that the unit is dependent on. This makes me not even want to use this unit, to be honest. But at the very least, freaking that makes the Super Saiyan 2 KEFLA in a way farmable. If this is actually a free-to-play unit, it makes her farmable. And this Kale, I kind of get the feeling like, oh my gosh, that Kale looks awesome. I kind of get the feeling like she's going to be free-to-play as well, too, now that we have that KEFLA. So here's SSJ2 Kale. We're going to skip regular Kale, of course. So here we go. That art is awesome. Oh my gosh, bro. Hallmark from KEFLA. Okay. Energy of all allies for the... Oh. So she's a support unit. So you don't even have to rely on the UI Goku and his support passive. She can do it. Okay, that's even better. That's literally even better. Because assuming he doesn't awaken and he just gets a UR form, you know, and stays just unmastered, the Sign. And that's even better in terms of being able to run Sign alongside the white hair or silver hair UI Goku as well on the same team. That's even better. So she gives them 2 ki and 30% attack and defense. That's pretty cool. Or she gives herself this and only them 2 ki. I don't really know, but I mean, either way, it's pretty awesome. And then this is what she has as well. And the cool thing about her is you can actually run her alongside Kale anyway. So that's cool. I like it. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know which unit you are most hyped for. I have a feeling most people are going to say Jiren, but for me, honestly, I think it's going to be KEFLA because that's awesome. And that means that she should come back on the banner, which also means I should get another chance to pull the unit because I don't have her on JP at this point, man. I am so ready for this. My body is ready, bro. Anyways, have an awesome day. I'll catch you all in the next Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. Have an awesome day and take it easy, guys. Peace out.